If you're into Korea, then surely you have a favorite one of these.
Learning through famous lines from K-dramas and movies on
Welcome to Korea
with Korean Unnie.
It's a Tuesday. Welcome to Korea with our YouTube Korean teacher, Korean Unnie, who does have a real name. Sohyun's in the studio. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys doing?
I'm not bad. I think everyone's excited to see you. My doggy lives and Alex, who only really join us on a Tuesday, have been listening since the start of the show in anticipation of you coming. So I think everyone's happy to see you. And everyone's singing along to Dynamite, including you and me in the studio.
Yeah, we were actually singing along. Na, 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 na,
Dynamite. It's quite catchy, isn't it?
It's very catchy.
I think it's a grower because I didn't love it the first time I heard it. I will say that. BTS fans, army out there, you can hate me for that, but I want to be honest. But now I love it. I absolutely love it. It has grown all over me. What have you been up to since we last saw you last week? So anything interesting?
I don't quite remember about last week, but today morning I actually walked from my place to here because the weather was so amazing and the sky was beautiful.
How long did that take you to walk?
Took about 40 minutes.
40 minutes,
Yeah,
not bad.
Not too bad.
It is beautiful outside this morning, isn't it? Like we're blessed to have a really nice view from our apartment of the mountains just across us, like Gwanaksan and Umyeonsan, and just the sun shining, the clouds like really fluffy up there as well. There's no fine dust, it seems.
Yeah, fluffy clouds, beautiful, and I was also even able to see the moon today.
Oh, in the morning.
Beautiful, yes.
Oh, that's lovely. I like it when you see the moon in the daytime. Kind of odd, but also lovely. Brie has asked a pertinent question. What's dynamite in Korean?
I guess it would be dynamite.
I don't think we have a pure Korean word for that. If we do,
let me search for you.
It's not commonly used because I've heard people say dynamite in Korean. So yeah, our producer also say there is not a pure Korean word. There are for many like new inventions, not Korean words for them.
Yeah, it's just dynamite.
Good question though, Brie. We've got also Durangi K saying a lovely blouse. Rao saying, by the way, nice shirt. Sohyun.
Thank you. It's not a shirt, actually. It's
a full dress, isn't it?
Yeah.
It goes all the way down to the floor and beyond.
And beyond.
We are also getting a greeting from Cherie saying, I'm really excited to see Sohyun. And Doggy Liv saying, wait, no monkey mask for Sohyun today. Monkey mask, do we mean the one last week, that brown one?
You call them monkey mask?
Well, apparently my Doggy Liv's does, is the one that had that little flap, the washable one.
I actually did wear it for a lot of time, but now it's time to wash it. So today I just wore this normal dental mask.
Being extra hygienic for us in the studio. Thank you very much. We got a message from Generis in Puerto Rico saying, hello from Puerto Rico. September is actually the peak of hurricane season for us. And we had a really bad one in 2017 called Hurricane Maria. And that's today's hashtag, taepung or typhoon. And we were talking about if you had to make a name for one, so they usually make nice names for them, you know, to make them softer. So they might say like rainbow or butterfly or something like that. What kind of cute name, or it could be a really fearsome name, would you like to make if you were offered the chance to name a hurricane or typhoon?
I don't know. For me, softest thing that I can ever think of would be the clouds. I know it's lame, but
you could call it kurum. That would be quite a nice name, I think. Don't you think? You don't like it. You feel it's too cheesy, I feel.
Yeah, that's the only softest thing I can think of. Or cotton candy.
Typhoon
like
cotton candy would be amazing. Yeah, or typhoon cotton as well. You just imagine it wouldn't be harmful or dangerous. Yeah, I'd like to go for typhoon Care Bear. Do you know what a Care Bear is?
No.
It's a cartoon from like the 80s, and they were little teddy bears that shined love out of their stomachs. So I reckon that would be a nice typhoon name as well. Yeah, get on board with us listeners out there on Kakao Talk, because we want you to send in your voice clips today. Our username is Daily K. So before we get into today's scene, which we're going to act out as true professionals, what are the 4 phrases we've got today?
Wow, we do have lots of phrases today.
Lot to teach.
I'm not sure if we can go over all this, but the first one would be 지도 열라 자연스럽게 말까면서 뭘.
I put this in the translation app and it came up with something about a map because it says 지도 at the beginning and I was confused. But it's not talking about a map, right? 지도 열라 자연스럽게 말까면서 뭘.
Yeah, this would not be considered as like the real standard Korean sentence that you could see. Yeah, but it's a bit of a slang when you call someone else 지. It basically means you also naturally just talk.
Dropping the honorifics.
Yeah, dropping
perhaps.
the honorifics.
Okay, because we got that honorific. And we'll get into details in parts 2 and 3. We're just going to go for a vague translation so you know what you're saying, how to put the emotion in it. Second one.
Number 2, 입 다무는 조건으로 얼마 받기로 했냐고.
입 다무는 조건으로 얼마 받기로 했냐고. It's a lot of fighting talk here, it sounds like.
This is definitely fighting, even though it ends with some love talk. It is saying, how much were you going to get paid for not talking?
For not talking. Let's put it politely, yes. And then the third
Shutting
sentence.
your mouth.
Yes, indeed.
Literally. Number 3, 돈도 아니고 뭘 뜯어먹겠다고 여기까지 왔는데.
돈도 아니고 뭘 뜯어 먹겠다고 여기까지 왔는데 we're teaching some real lovely Korean today, aren't we? So,
Very.
I watched this episode, actually. I only watched this episode of this drama weeks ago. I loved it, and I love this character. I reckon...
The female character or the male character?
The female.
You love
if
the
you
female
wanted to be
character.
like her, like all chic and like confident, maybe these are the lines you should learn. But I'd be offended if you said them to me. So that means vaguely...
You came here for what? You're not here for money, then for what?
Yeah, what do you want from me? And the last one.
양심에 구멍이 뚫린 사람.
양심에 구멍이 뚫린 사람.
Basically, a person who has a hole in his heart.
In his heart or in their conscience, I suppose. Yeah, I don't really know what that means. So
I don't know, if anyone's going to actually use this unless you're fighting with someone, but these are our phrases today.
Yes, take them or leave them. Here is the scene then. We'll set up the scene for you before we get to acting. So what's happening here?
Right, so there's, this is a drama, by the way, and there are these main 2 characters. The male character is basically someone who was injured, and the female character is a psycho.
That's a big hint to today's drama, isn't it?
So psycho is a bit of a short and condensed explanation. She lacks something, which is kind of understanding what other people feel.
The empathy, right?
Empathy, and that's her disease, so to say. It's like an illness, but the guy fell in love with her.
Okay, so I'm going to play the guy, Moon Gang-tae, who got injured actually by her with a knife, I believe, in that fight.
Has the same family name with me.
Oh, maybe you're brothers or sisters. I doubt it, but anyway. Then he's at the publishers in this scene because she's a famous author, and she stumbles into him and assumes that he's wanting money, right? Whereas it's actually the CEO of the publishing company that invited him to kind of shut him up, even though he wasn't necessarily going to go to the press or anything like that, right? So you're going to play the main female character, Ko Moon-young. Let's take it away.
You look pretty cool in your own clothes. How much are you going to get?
Listen, if you don't know how to be polite, at least talk so I can understand.
지도 열라 자연스럽게 말까면서 뭘. You got stabbed by me.
So?
입 다무는 조건으로 얼마 받기로 했냐고.
Ah, so this is how it always works.
Words aren't any use. Money's the best.
I don't think like that.
Then why are you here? 돈도 아니고 뭘 뜯어먹겠다고 여기까지 왔는데.
Those eyes. I wanted to check them out again. It's not cheesy.
Eyes?
You have the same eyes as someone I know.
Who is it?
양심에 구멍이 뚫린 사람. A woman with no warmth in her eyes.
The woman. Were you scared of her?
I liked her. Cannot have a serious romantic scene with you, Sohyun, obviously.
I was acting as a psycho. She's a psycho, obviously.
Just bursting into laughter. Yes, maybe that would happen.
Psycho laughter.
That's true. I'm very scared now you've said it like that. Now I feel I'm with a psycho in the studio.
But now that I acted with the exact same lines from the drama, I have a major respect for the actors because
Not bursting into laughter.
Yeah, when I just read this, it's so cheesy, but when you look at the drama, it seems like,
It's romantic.
It's romantic
you
and
get
everything.
sucked into it. You're right. I imagine it must be so tough doing these kind of scenes because you're in front of so many people, cameras, the producer, the director. It must be tough. That's why the best actors get paid the most money, right? They make you believe. And I think this is actually at the beginning of the second episode, because at the end of the first, he's just waiting in the publishers. But the chemistry I could see, even in episode 1, was immense. I loved it. And I really did kind of fall for her character.
You fall for every woman's
Yeah, I'm
character.
quite easy to fall for characters and dramas. Her name, though, because I put that into the translation app as well when I was translating the script, it came out as Torture Young, which is I wonder if that's deliberate, because Komun is torture, right?
Yeah, maybe. Actually, that totally makes sense. Even though Ko Moon-young is a name that can exist in real life, and it seems very natural, but Komun does mean torture in Korean.
I wonder, because, it's kind of
Komun-young.
a torturous existence she seems to have in this drama.
Yeah, the writer has some witty stuff when she or he was making these names. It's like Harry Potter, like Sirius Snape.
Oh, yes, indeedy. Maybe that's where the inspiration is. It's a bit dark, this drama. Keep guessing it. If you know the answer, you can do it on V Live. Or
There's only Dynamite in the...
Yeah, it's not Dynamite. There's no drama called Dynamite. And we've played Dynamite already. Sure? So stop.
Maybe there is.
There could be. I don't know every drama. This is true. You stopped me in my tracks. And any other hints to this? The author is like a kid's author who writes really dark stories for children.
For children?
Yes.
I mean, you mean the author in the drama?
Yes. Not the writer of the drama. And why don't we give away one of the stars who's in the drama?
Oh,
as a
definitely. The male character is acted by Kim Soo-hyun, the star who who came out in this drama with 전지현 별에서 올 그대 온 그대.
Oh yeah,
which
You
is
from a
also
Star.
Peter's favorite, by the way.
She is. She's my senior star. This female actress that we'll get onto in a few minutes' time is my junior's favourite, I suppose.
Favorite.
Let's get onto something from the soundtrack then. This is another big hint. Lee Soo-hyun with In Your Time, 아직 너의 시간에 살아. Soyeon, recognise the voice there. That's Lee Soo-hyun of Angmyu.
Acting musician.
I didn't realise, because I thought she was the performer named Soo-hyun, but obviously just gone with her original name there.
Soo-hyun is her name, though, but just with Lee Soo-hyun is her full name.
Yeah, what a wonderful voice. And yeah, I like that. There's another better song from the soundtrack by another female artist, which I think was almost all in English, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken. We are here for Welcome to Korea Part 2. We've got your language clips, but before that, we need to reveal the drama. We've had a couple of guesses. Honey on VLive has said, it's okay to be okay. And Leon on the YouTube stream says, 사이코지만 괜찮아. They sound like different titles to me.
Yes, but they are both actually right. Actually, the first one was you. I don't know if it's Peter reading it wrong or you saying it wrong. I think she said it's okay to be okay, but it's actually it's okay to be not okay.
Ah, it's okay to not be okay.
To not be okay.
Is the official title, right, in English. Yeah, Honey did write it down wrong. But don't worry, Honey, we'll still let you off.
I think it's her, she just made a mistake.
Yeah, and Jemiah says, this is the OST, isn't it? I know this song. And that's the drama that it's from. And the Korean title is...
사이코지만 괜찮아, which literally means it's okay to be a psycho.
I'm not sure about that, because...
Or maybe psycho, but it's okay.
Psycho, but it's okay. Yeah,
That's
because we did a book thing with Paul Matthews last Wednesday. We do Korean literature, and we were looking at a psycho who was taking medication, and then they stopped, and then they killed like their family. So I don't think it's okay to be a psycho in some instances.
Is it a real story?
Yeah, no. It's a Korean book.
So it's not a real
fiction.
story.
But I think psychopaths are the dangerous people in society, aren't they? Often. Is it okay to be a psycho? Like a real psycho? I'm not sure.
I mean, I don't know. It really depends on the definition of being okay because they're still human, right?
This is true. Yes, we still accept them as human beings and help them, I suppose. And this woman, I've only watched the first episode, but she doesn't seem, because she's the psycho, not the man, right?
She's the psycho, yeah.
But she
According
seems
to the drama.
She
But
seems
you
very
like it.
nice. Yeah, I'm totally smitten with her. She was fine. Let's leave her alone. So a bit more about the drama before we listen to the clips.
I think, so according to the drama, this woman has an antisocial personality disorder.
She definitely does.
Which is, as Peter says, not something that is always wrong.
Yes.
I mean, people can have some antisocial tendencies.
Not everyone's friendly.
Not everyone's friendly, and they might prefer being by themselves, or like they might have some high standards on people. So I guess it's kind of difficult to say something is always wrong.
This is true.
But and also I think it's because Peter thinks she's beautiful.
Ji is her name, right? But no, I've seen her in just photos and stuff, but it's just her character in this. I always fall for the character, not for the actual
You
actor
fall
or
for the
actress.
psychiatric character.
Maybe the psycho character. As John Jang says, you got me feeling like a psycho. That's the Red Velvet song, right?
Yeah.
What's with all this psycho talk here in Korea over the past, year or so? Maybe it's the new kind of...
year?
Because Red Velvet Psycho is a real big hit here.
Real big hit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, but definitely this drama was a big hit with starring Seo and Kim Soo-hyun. Kim Soo-hyun, we all know that he's a major star. He came back with this drama after his military
This
service.
was his comeback one.
Yes, definitely.
I see.
So he definitely, everyone knows him. Seo she was an undiscovered actress before this drama, but definitely this drama.
Oh, is this her breakthrough thing then? Oh, fantastic. You got to check it out.
She did come. I'm sorry,
Okay.
but she did come out in Big Bang's music video too.
Oh,
before in
really?
G-Dragons. Yeah.
Oh, that's what her early claim to fame, I suppose. Well, we got a lot to learn today. They got
A lot.
complicated sentences. So why don't we get to our first clip here? I think it's from Siska. We've got a audio file, so we'll give it a play.
양심의 구멍이 뚫린 사람.
양심에 구멍이 뚫린 사람.
양심에 구멍이 뚫린 사람.
Okay, nice one. She did the last one, and why don't we go cover the words first?
Okay.
With 양심. 양심 is a word in Korean, and it means conscience.
Conscience. Okay, so that's having a conscience. It's not our little doll who leaves in our number 2. His nickname is 등심, but that's not the same root or anything, is
Who's
it?
등심?
Our little lion mascot. He sits here before you come in. Have you never noticed him? Because he's
I know
always out.
Sir Leon.
Yeah, Sir Leon, but his Korean name is 등심이. Yeah.
Oh no, that's so sad because isn't 등심 a part of
That's his favourite
cows?
food. Yeah, that's what he likes to eat.
Okay.
The sirloin
Kind
steak.
of makes sense.
Yeah, that's why it's sirloin. But anyway, this is totally confused. I'm sorry, guys. Yangshim is conscience, right? It's nothing to do with meat.
Conscience. Can you explain what conscience is for people who don't maybe know the word?
What conscience means?
Yeah.
It's like knowing what's wrong and right, I suppose. That kind of inner judgment. But you said when we did this sentence as a whole, it could also be described as like having a hole in this person's heart, right? So I guess conscience could have a little bit of a bigger meaning. Right?
Yeah, maybe like feeling in the heart.
Okay.
Something like that.
And kumong is the word for
For hole.
hole.
Any
Okay.
hole it can be.
Yep.
For example, if you have a hole in your pants or your shirts, you can say, or your socks,
Yes.
you can say 양말에 구멍 났어.
I got a kumong in my yangmo, my socks. Okay. And
Oh, by pants, I was meaning American pants.
of
not
course,
British
not
pants.
underwear. Yes. Although you could have a hole in there as well. 뚫린, meaning
뚫린 meaning have a hole. How do I say this?
Oh, yeah, because, 구멍 is the noun for hole. And 뚫린, I guess, would be the verb of it being like...
Penetrating.
A hole penetrated, right? We've got to use those together, I suppose. But you could just say 구멍이 있어요.
구멍이 있어요,
있는 사람. 양심에 구멍이 있는 사람.
That totally makes sense as well.
Okay, but 뚫린 is just like emphasize it. Penetrated a hole in your conscience.
And also you can just say 구멍이 있는 사람 without a conscience. Then it means...
Person with a hole.
Yeah, that basically means someone who is lack of something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool. And 사람 just meaning person, right? All right, let's get to Faz's clip. We've got some other sentences here.
지도 열라 자연스럽게 말까면서 뭘?
Nice, the first one. 지도 열라 자연스럽게 말까면서 뭘까? Peter is confused.
I couldn't really hear. Can we listen one more time?
Sure.
지도 열라 자연스럽게 말까면서 뭘?
말까면서 뭘?
Just that 까면서, he said 까면서, but
Yeah.
other than that, it was great.
Because that's a complicated sentence.
It is.
Can we just go through the first couple of things here then? 지도 doesn't mean map here.
No, it doesn't mean map. 지도 means you as well. It basically means the same thing as 너도. 너도, but when you call someone, not 너, but 지, then this person is kind of derogating. What's the word?
Derogatory.
Yeah, being derogatory.
It's not nice to that. You're disrespecting them, right?
지는, like
지는.
지는.
Does the person have to be there? Does it have to be like a you, or it could be they as well? Like they're not
If
necessarily
you were
there.
saying they, then you can say 지들은.
지들은. Okie dokie.
지들도 안 하면서 뭐.
So they as in the plural then. Okay, so that's
They don't even do it. Why are they saying do it to us?
so this is disrespectfully saying that person too, because the to after their meaning to.
Right, and...
Are we
and
allowed to
then
say
it
this? Because
says-
I never use this word.
Yeah, it's not basically that bad.
Okay.
Here it says 열라. 열라 basically means something like very.
Does it mean, because I saw a writer talking about this, that it can mean like to the point where you've got a fever. It's
I
so
think
much that you've got a fever.
Yeah, I think it comes from that.
'Cause 열
like
is
열나다 means to have a fever or to have like burned up. No, not
Yeah.
burned up, but like heated up. So 열라 means very.
Very, very.
지도 열라. What did?
자연스럽게.
Why can't I find it? Oh, 자연스럽게 얘기할래요.
Where's this from?
사랑할래요.
It's a lovely song.
That
It's
means
not linked to this drama.
자연스럽게 means naturally.
Okay, so incredibly naturally, this person too. And then we'll get to the last part after a song break. Cliffhanger styly. This is also from the soundtrack to It's Okay to Not Be Okay, Sam Kim Sum or Breath. That's a lovely song, isn't it? Cherie saying, I love the ethereal quality to this song.
I think you are a psycho, Peter, who was
Why?
laughing over this brokini just a minute ago, and then when it started, you say, this is
Okay.
an awesome, beautiful song? How psycho are you?
That's what a radio host has to do. For work, everyone's going to think I'm a pervert otherwise. For work, somebody sent me a photo of a brokini. If you're an adult and you want to see it, go and type it into the internet. Apparently, it's a new fashion trend. Then maybe we'll have it as a punishment on #DailyK. Someone has to wear that
Oh my
one
god, so
time.
Peter, you're going to wear a brokini?
I would have to work out for years before I'd be confident enough to wear that. Yana saying, today's sentence is really challenging our knowledge on 받침. I think I failed on the third sentence. Well, why don't we listen to your clip then, Yana, before we go through some more? So the first sentence is this one. Let's take a listen.
지도 열라 자연스럽게 말까면서 뭘?
Nice.
I felt, am I right in saying the 말까면서, the ga was again a little weak.
It is stronger the better. I mean, stronger, you sound stronger because this
말까면서
sentence, you're kind of trying to be strong.
Yeah, so we've done the YouTube bit. 지도 also coming from
자기도.
자기도. Our producer clarified 자기도, but 자기도 is not rude, right? 자기 is polite, like because 자기야
Yeah, 자기도 is not rude.
is the honey
Cannot
phrase,
be considered
right?
rude.
자기야. So 자기도 is talking about the other person here, right?
You cannot say it's like polite.
Oh,
but
really?
It's just
okay. So I wouldn't
not
say
me.
it to like the 사장님 of Adidas, the CEO.
no. Then you should say like 사장님도.
Okay, use their title in that case. And then 열나 meaning very to the point where you've got a fever, 자연스럽게 being naturally. And then this is the hard part because we don't really have this in England, do we? Or in English, I should say. 말까면서 뭘.
Yeah. You guys, you don't have this. We don't have this in English because there's no such thing as honorific and non-honorific.
We're talking about
But
존댓말, right?
But in Korean, there's 존댓말 and 반말, which is an honorific way of talking and a non-honorific way of talking,
Yes.
casual way of talking.
Yeah.
So 말까다 is a slang version of saying dropping the honorifics.
So if you want to say that politely, don't two people say 말 놔요? Like that means to lower your talk. In other words, dropping the honorifics. But 말까다 is a slang way of saying
Slang
that, right?
word and kind of offensive way of saying. Like usually the situation when you say this is you say, why are you dropping the honorifics? Like,
You should be respectful to
don't.
me. Ah, I see. So 말 is talk and 까다 here, it means to drop it, right? And
말까지 마.
뭐뭐 하면서 means you are doing it, right? That what Soyeon just said would mean don't drop the honorifics, right? I guess if you're older than someone and someone does that without your permission, you could say that if you're annoyed with them. 말까지 마.
To
A younger person.
a younger person,
But
it's
if you
still very
disrespectfully
offensive.
didn't say to me like 뭐뭐입니다, I would say
Yeah,
Soyeon.
I think like in an adult word, a world, nobody really says that unless they're like being really
Offensive.
like trying to fight in the
Okay.
streets or something. But people say this when they're like teenagers and they're only like 16 years old, 17 years old, and 17 years old is trying to teach
Or they're a
16 years
psycho
old.
like
yeah.
this lady. And 뭐뭐 하면서 means while you're doing it. So you are dropping the honorifics and then 뭘 is just the ending
What?
to something.
Yeah, like
Because she's disagreeing with him, right? He's saying something and he's saying, well, you're dropping the honorifics too, you know.
so what?
So what? So what? Okie dokie. Let's get on to some more sentences. We've got Alex from Germany.
Germany.
We love your pronunciation.
Alex
이
from
담화는 저건으로 얼마 받기로 했냐고.
Oh, okay. There's something I can teach Alex because he said 조건 here.
Because it's spelt that way,
It's
isn't
spelled
it?
that way, and you're right, but it is pronounced as 조건.
조건.
Yeah,
조건.
like the 기억.
So spelled
쌍기역.
조건, almost like a name, it sounds like. That
Actually,
guy
there
from
is
2
someone.
a.m., right?
2 a.m.
조건. But
조건.
조건 is how it's pronounced.
Yeah, when it's meaning, so 조건 is meaning what?
Like a condition. A
Condition.
condition of something. So in this case, the condition comes in front of it, right? 입 다무는 조건.
For the condition of shutting your mouth.
That's what 입 다물다
입 다물다. 입 meaning mouth, and 다물다 means to close.
Okay. So 입 다물어 means to shut your mouth, close your
shut your
mouth.
mouth, close your mouth.
So on the condition of shutting your mouth, 얼마
다무는
받기로
조건으로.
조건으로 and then 얼마 받기로 했냐고.
Yeah, 얼마 받기로 했냐고. Again, here 받기. You might think that you pronounce it as 받기, but it's pronounced as 받기 because
받기.
there's a last consonant in front of 기.
Mm-hmm.
얼마 means how much, and 받기 means to receive. And 받기로 했냐고 is asking how much you're supposed to get.
Okay. And 했냐고, 했어요 would be the normal question, but 했냐고, because she's already said at the beginning, you're here for money. And then she's kind of repeating it. I said, like, how much are you asking for shutting your mouth? Or how much are you getting? 했냐고. That 냐고 is like when you're repeating something, right? Okie dokie. Getting on to a third sentence from Leon in Singapore. Let's give this a play. Oh, is it downloaded? Here we go.
돈도 아니고 뭣도 먹겠다고 여기까지 왔는데.
This is a tough one.
I like his voice. It's kind of cute.
돈도 아니고.
돈도 아니고 뭘 뜯어먹겠다고 여기까지 왔는데.
Yeah, you said it very syllable by syllable, Leon. Good practice.
Very
but
good.
That's more natural. So, 돈도 아니고.
돈도 아니고. So it's not money.
돈 being money, 아니고 meaning not.
Not.
뭘.
Then
Here's that
뭘.
뭘 again, but this time it means something, right?
Like what?
뜯어먹겠다고.
So 뜯어먹다 literally means to.
Like when you're eating meat off the bone, you're like tearing the meat off and eating it. Because 먹다 means
Just
to
that.
eat, and 뜯어 means like you're kind of
Tearing
ripping it
up.
off, tearing it off.
Ripping it off and eating.
So that's literally what it means.
Literal meaning.
But maybe you could imagine that when you're trying to get someone from someone who's maybe rich, right? You're kind of trying to rip them off,
Rip
I
them
guess.
off. Oh,
that's a good
you
one.
also say rip
Yeah.
in English too.
What are you trying to rip off me?
Yep.
아, 여기까지 왔는데.
Even here, 왔는데 come. So why did you come here to rip off me? Like, it's not even money.
What is it that
What
you
is
want
it?
from me? Okie dokie, lovely stuff. We got one from Kimmy as well. We'll give this a play. I think this is sentence 2. Downloaded. Here we go.
입 다무는 조건으로 얼마 받기로 해놓고
했냐고.
Yeah. Yes. I think she said 했나고?
해나고. 네, 했냐고. And again, the 조건 part, right?
조건 part, you can be a little stronger here.
And then we've got one more to play. I wanted to get everyone at least one sentence by the end of the show, and I'm going to achieve it. Yay! Aim later with the last sentence.
양심에 구멍이 뚫린 사람.
Meaning, one last time.
Meaning someone who has a hole in their consciousness.
Okay.
Conscience, I mean, not consciousness.
Yeah, in their conscience, or maybe like you said, in their heart is a more figurative way of saying that. Sohyun, thank you for coming in today.
Thank you so much for inviting again.
Anyone can still send in their clips right now as well. It's not too late, and we can play them on the Saturday edition. So Kakao Talk, our user ID there is Daily K if you want to get in touch. And we've written those up on YouTube. They'll also be posted up when we post up the video of this second hour on YouTube and also V Live. So do stick with us then. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Stay safe out in the... Oh, it's not raining anymore, is it? It's quite nice.
Yeah, the weather is beautiful.
Are you going to walk home?
No, I'm actually heading for another spot.
Fantastic. All right, we will see you on Tuesday. Here's Red Velvet with Psycho.